Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 5327 in Candy Crush Saga. This is a super hard level. We have 16 moves. We have to collect 4 sprinks. I've played this one already. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are where the sprinks are. Here are the issues on this. In order to open up the sprinks, we have to collect these sugar keys. We've got this one here and this one here that are somewhat accessible without any finagling to any great extent. But we have to open these so we can get to this one and this one and this one. And that takes a lot of effort. We do have a wrapped candy here if we can set it off, but what happens when we can't? What happens when there's no other orange around? Then we have to try to figure out how else to make things happen. Okay, so here I think we can get this done where we open this. And now we have to bring down more orange. I don't see a better approach to this. Now sometimes, there we go. Sometimes things happen more quickly than this particular run. But this isn't going poorly. I could take out all blue, and that might not be a bad idea, but let's see if I can get it any other way. I'm not going to be able to, and I don't want to waste more than one turn. We'll take out all blue. That opens this, and then since the blue is taken out, we have a better shot of reaching this, but of course we didn't. So let's do this, try to get things into place. There we go, we've got that orange. Now we've got a purple, and then we're still going to have one more orange. I kind of always miss one, always forget where one of them is. Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, so now I could do a wrapped combo, but it's not close enough to reach this. And these aren't unlocked yet. So you see the difficulty. Also, I can't reach orange with this. I'm going to go for a striped wrapped combo. And there we go. That got taken out. It was the most prevalent color. So now we've got that basic stuff done, and look what we have left behind. This impossible web of the toffee, the really thick toffee in each of these columns. I do have these dispensers to help me if they're much help, but in the beginning they're just not really, and at the end there's just not enough time to make them effective. So I'm going to do the only thing I can, which is to try to knock down as many of these layers as possible and bring down these specials. And you can see that even though it didn't go horribly for me, I'm still left with 3 of the 4 sprinks on the board. And this is a fairly typical layout for me. I was playing yesterday, and I was doing better on a lot of turns, but on some turns I didn't even get this far. So I would say this is maybe a little slow, maybe average. So I have to keep being persistent until it all falls together. So I'm going to pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially, but once I solve this, I will come back through and narrate everything for you. Okay, so here we go. We need to try to get that orange open or the green key collected. I mean, the orange will help with that green key. So we're trying to situate this. This is beautiful because a wrapped wrap not only will collect that key, but it'll bust up a lot of that licorice, and then we get left with a color bomb. I can't take out orange directly with it. Now I can, so let's collect that key. Fish got all of the keys. Okay, and we've got this beautiful striped wrapped combo. I could maybe do a color bomb. I could do other things. I'm going to take the striped wrapped combo and hope that I get the fun things that just kind of fall into place. I will take this. Tends to be situated right there, right in that left-hand little cubby where it needs to be. So now I've got a color bomb. I don't see how to put that together with anything. I'm just going to leave it alone for a bit. Just continuing to leave it alone. I can't seem to reach anything with it. Let's do this. Let's clear this out, and let's just let that be taken out on its own if it, if we hit something with it. Okay, so this is interesting. The green is sitting next to a double thick toffee, so I'm going to do that and hope that we get enough. Oh yeah, that should do it. I was hoping we would get enough maybe fish to clear out the rest, but we got it done. Finally, I had to switch to unlimited lives, which isn't surprising because on this particular profile that I have, we only get those 5 lives, and it takes 2.5 hours for those 5 lives to renew, and we're allowed to get only 25 lives from friends. But on this particular profile, it doesn't give me lives. I have a lot of lives that I give out and not very many that I accept. So I only had literally 5 lives today. Once I clicked to give out all of the lives I could, none came back to me. That's just this profile. And I don't think it's my friends. I think it's King. I think King is mean. So used my unlimited lives and my tally from yesterday and today. I believe that I probably spent about 45 to 50 tries on this particular level. Yes, it was tough. Yes, I was on unlimited lives for a while, even though I was getting so close. Just to bring it home, top it over that edge, it needed more and more tries from me. Or, of course, I think this is one of those levels where if you can boost her up, baby, and hit it with, striped wrapped combo and color bomb in the very beginning and get work done quickly, I think that this one would move much more easily. So that's my recommendation for you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I tend to post Candy Crush videos at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Time every day. If you want to get those, make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll also get my Wordle Quirtle connections and strands games in there as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.